Um, I can explain. um, so it started playing copyright. It started playing copyright music, and I hit the space bar. I hit the space bar to pause the music, and the space bar ended the stream. So today I learned that that can do, yeah, because the tavern music is potentially copywritten.
Oh
Stingray, thank you for
yeah.
subscribing at tier 3 for 4 years. Let's go. We're at the 4 year mark. Hold on, I didn't finish my stupid twitch.tv / I was sitting here and I was like like jamming to the music, and then here it was one of my favorites, like and I was like, oh, I start hitting the space, and I like hit this because I was like, oh, why is it not stopping? And I look down and it's like go live, and I'm like, what? Anyway, um hopefully everything's fine though. You know, double the alert, I guess. um so few things. I was both productive and also, oh, I was gonna ask, 66, damn, that's quite the jump. Still the band one? No, it's the, oh, you've been recruited or something. I changed it because I was curious to see if it was gonna boost views, and it didn't. So it also got a little annoying. You've been summoned, that's the one. So I post on Instagram, I got post on Twitter. I feel like I haven't seen y'all in like so long. I needed it though, dude. Dead ass Sunday. Um, I woke up and I have not felt so exhausted in so long. I came in here. I'm like, if I just turn on the computer, you know, maybe I'll feel maybe I'll get ready. It was like mental exhaustion, but it was also like I laid there. I pulled the Kirby out and laid there for 2 hours. And I just kept telling myself like, okay, 15 more minutes, just 15 more minutes. I physically felt like I could not get up. Um, don't know why. Well, I think it's, you know, I think I'm just tired, you know. And when I streaming, like I said before, streaming's not hard. It can be. What I do is not hard. Um, because I just turn on my computer and then I just chill. But I do amplify my personality a bit for entertainment purposes. Jack Black says no. Which we will talk about that. But hold on. ABB girl, you come here often? Twitch dot no dot TV / me. There's a lot. For starters, I fucked up my gut biome. Dehydrated properly. That's funny you bring that up. That is funny you bring that up. For multiple reasons. Okay, no, I haven't. Riz someone up. Who am I trying to riz? Hey, yo, Kirby. Show me your Kerbersy. Kerbersy? It's birthed. Sorry. Okay. So a handful of things. I'm just gonna say this now. All right. I got an itch, and I may scratch the itch, and if the itch is scratched, I don't want to hear nothing, no complaints about it involving my hair. So I don't want to hear, but I like it. I don't want to hear it. I'm not being, you know, goofy. I don't want to hear it. It's actually driving me insane. Pack Attack, thank you for subscribing.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're gonna get a lot of these. No, I'm not gonna shave my head. I paid for pink. You think I'm gonna shave my head? I'm just gonna. It's driving me insane. It's like, it's summer, it's hot, and I just, you know. That was quick. Yeah, hey baby girl, you come here often. Welcome to my, I didn't turn on any of the lights. Okay, anyway, I can explain. So let's just, you ever like, let me brainstorm. I like to think that I'm very in tune with my body, right? Like I'm very very in tune with my body. Something that I've noticed lately of what I'm capable of, physical stuff, like going to the gym and annihilating the gym and having a great gym workout, perfect. And then I get home and it all falls apart because my brain is like, I don't want to eat. I'm not hungry. And I'm like, I know you're not hungry, but you still need to eat. My brain's like, but I'm not hungry. I'm like, I know, but you need protein. I know you need a meal, Ever since, like, I've been, doing pretty good with my meals. I've been, making myself eat and stuff. And like, I haven't, I haven't gotten as many headaches lately, which is good. I think is this your stomach talking to your brain? Yes. My stomach and my brain work together along with my mouth. And it's very frustrating because sometimes my mouth is like, I don't want food. And my stomach's like, I'm good. I don't want food. And my brain's like, logically, we need to eat. And it's like, okay, what if we get chicken? My brain's like, My stomach's like, And my mouth's like, I did discover there's a trick because usually there's like, some people, their safe food it's not, I don't want to say it's a safe food because anyway, they love candy. So they have a piece of candy and then they eat, 3 bites of a meal because it makes their mouth be like, oh yeah, like it's like a reward. Anyway, so if I'm not hungry and I drink some Dr. Pepper, like I start drinking Dr. Pepper, my brain's like, actually, I am hungry. I'm like, okay, you bitch. Anyway, so that's not the point of the story. 2 things I've noticed. So whenever I've noticed this before, I've tweeted it out and everyone thought it was funny, but I'm dead serious. I read Dr. Pepper and it made me think of Dr. Pepper. Pizza. If you eat pizza the night before a run, you're gonna do great. You're gonna do fantastic, right? So for context, Sunday, I was deceased. I couldn't do anything. I was laying here for 2 hours. I crawled to the bedroom, laid in the bedroom for 2 hours, crawled to the living room. I laid in the living room by the window. It's like a, sliding glass door. I laid up against it for sunlight. And the thing is like, that's a porch and people can walk by the porch. And so people were seeing this dead person like face up against the window like this in a hoodie in like oversized sweatpants, just face up. Like I was like Thor. I felt like Thor. Did you have to? No. But I did get something weird happen. I don't know what it was. Days because that's the worst. I'm sorry. No, I usually don't get sick. Knock on wood. But no, I don't know. My body is just tired. Anyway, so Monday I wake up and I was like, okay, I need to do chest and triceps, but I also want to start, doing some core workouts. I want to start doing some core. And so I go to the gym and, everything was taken. Every single machine was taken the entire time I was there. And I went early too. And I'm like, and, didn't make any sense. So I did a little bit of chest. So also too, I don't really like working out chest anyway. And then I did triceps and then I did core. And the thing is, this is what's so frustrating, right? I don't ever work out my core ever. Somehow, I don't know if it's genetic. I don't know if it's all of the workouts I do in total. I don't know if it's my incline walking. I don't know if it's my running. Something about me, I can outlast a man with a 8-pack, 12-pack, whatever. Any core workout, I can outlast him. And I don't know why. Like, I do have, like, abs. You can feel them. It's just there's a little bit of, pooch there. But anyway, I never work out core because I'm like, well, I already have it, And then whenever I do core workouts, it's easy. It's easy. And, like, there was when I first joined the gym, it's so annoying. They're always like, oh, you want a free workout? Oh, you want to get a free workout with this guy? And I'm like, no, I don't. I know what I'm doing. I've been going to the gym for like 8 years. Anyway, so, but then, they talk you into working out with a trainer. So when I was working out with the trainer, he's like, okay, we're going to do full body, blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay. And so we were doing, some workouts. And the only workout I cannot do is the stupid ropes where, there's a long ass ropes and you're doing this. I can't do that shit. That makes me so tired so fast. I hate that. It makes me so angry. and then I can't do it. Then I feel like I'm a weak little bitch, you know? It makes me irrationally angry. And because it's not like, oh man, this is hard. This is a good workout. I get pissed. Anyway, moving on. So what was I talking about? Oh yeah, core. So when I was working out, there was one trainer and then there was like a guy that was like shadowing him to learn to be a trainer or something. I don't know. So they were both like, okay, so let's do core now. And they're like, how often do you work out core? And I was like, oh, And they're like, okay, yeah, we're going to get her with this. They gave me like 3 workouts to do. And I did them flawlessly. And then I sat there. I'm like, now what? And they're like, do 12 reps this time. I'm like, okay. And like, it's, anyway, so I did core. And I went harder because I've been I lift all of my weights I've been doing. I've one-upped it. You slam a medicine ball into your core? No. Is that a thing people do? So anyway, point of the story. So Monday I did chest and triceps and core. And I'm a sore person. Only in my triceps. And it's like all over my core, but it doesn't hurt. It's just kind of like a, ooh, And then Tuesday. So here's the thing. Monday night, I'm like, I'm going to go get a pizza. And there was a multiple of pizza places that I wanted to go to. And I wanted to get, I wanted to make my own pizza. So I found a place and blah, blah, blah. Went and got the pizza, came home, ate it. And I was like, I didn't really like the dough all that much. It was like too doughy. But now I know I won't order from here again. But now I have this massive pizza. And I'm like, I'll just eat the rest tomorrow, right? Which normally I can do usually, sometimes. But my stomach has this thing about leftovers. I cannot have pizza time pizza. I cannot have meals back to back. Sometimes I can. Most times I can't. And people look at me like I'm insane because they're like, it's just food. I'm like, yeah, this knows that. This doesn't know that. I don't know what it is. But it happens almost every single time. Every single time. Oh, I don't eat cold pizza. I hate cold pizza. Anyway, so Tuesday morning I wake up and I'm like, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do some, I'm going to do some cardio. Like I ate the pizza, like surely I'll be able to do some cardio. So I go to the gym and I've been trying to practice my mile. Yep, I hate it. I've been trying to practice my mile. Usually I run a mile at 5.5. I bumped it up to 6 because I want to start getting faster. Now that I've established I can run a mile. So I bumped it up to 6 and I can not do it. I can get half a mile. I can get to half a mile. But the problem is like, I think I've only tried on the treadmills here in my home gym. And there's some treadmills that I guess they don't bounce properly when your feet hit the treadmill. And so it just makes the run harder. And then also the air in there is really cold. And then my lungs hurt. And then my sternum hurts. And I'm coughing the whole lot, live long day. Anyway, so I run half a mile. And I'm like, okay, like that wasn't too bad. But my lungs burn. I don't want to, don't want to push it. So I was like, okay, what if I walk a lap? And then I run a lap 6 miles an hour again. And so I did that for 50 minutes. Right? So I ran half a mile, walked a lap, ran a lap, walked a lap, ran a lap, walked a lap, ran a lap. And then the last lap I ran it at 7.5, which is decent. It's not the fastest I've hit on a treadmill, I think, is like 10.5 or 11. No, I don't know. I mean, I do walk sometimes on an incline. This time I didn't do an incline. I've never run on an incline. My dumbass will trip. I guarantee you, I'll manage to trip. I cannot run on an incline. I don't trust myself enough. Anyway, but I felt great, and I felt like I was, I was like, man, I really worked out real hard, and like that pizza yesterday, that really helped, okay, blah blah blah. And so I looked up, like, should I eat pizza again? I like looked up, is carbs good after a run? And it was like, yeah, carbs. I'm like, oh, cool. So come home, heat up the pizza in the oven, have some slices. And I come in here and I sit down, I start playing Overwatch, and then I get this really sharp pain in my stomach that I have felt many a time before. And I was like, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. Please don't. And so then I'm trying to ignore it, and it just gets worse, and it gets worse, and it gets worse. And then it gets to the point where I'm like, oh, my body wants to throw this up because it doesn't want it. And so I like started pacing around the house going, no, 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 because it wanted to just, you know, I didn't throw up, by the way. But my stomach still hurts. It does not feel great. Then yesterday so yesterday I, had to blip it, and then for dinner I ate cereal, and I was like, this is gonna have to suffice because my stomach hurts so bad. And I slept with a heating pad on my stomach last night, and this morning I woke up, I was like, yeah, I feel like I can go to the gym. It's horrible. Yeah, I don't know if it was the grease. I don't know if it was like the back-to-back meal. I don't know, because it's also a possibility like all that running too could have made my like intestines funky. I don't know. All I know is something inside of me is angry. So this morning I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the gym. Today's leg day. And I woke up and I was like, do I feel okay to do leg day? And I was like, yeah, I feel good. I feel good. So I drank my pre-workout, was perfectly fine. And went and I did legs, and I raised my weight for everything. The stomach more effective than a 14-pound loaf of bread on the stomach. Yep. Very much so. Because, the heating pad doesn't scream at me. Anyway, so I woke up, also when I woke up this morning, guess what was on my eyeball again? But, oh yeah, this is the third time. So the first time is when I went to urgent care. Second time, I woke up and I had it, and I drank my pre-workout. I was like, I looked it up, and it was I found what it could be potentially. And people were like, yeah, it goes away by itself. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I was like, I want to test it. So I sat here, drank my pre-workout while I was playing, Overwatch before I went to the gym. And I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Hold on, we'll come back to it. Oh yeah, and as I was drinking my pre-workout, it went away. And so I was like, okay, we had theories, okay? The theory was it could be my contacts, because I do wear my contacts a lot. Could be my contacts. It could be not getting enough sleep. It could be dry eye. It could be like an infection, because when I use the eye drops, they're for like inflammation. It's for inflammation. And when I put it on before, it went away immediately. What I thought it was, and what I think it is my lack of water, right? So we had lots of things to try to figure out. I debunked it all this morning, today. I didn't wear contacts yesterday. I wore my glasses all day. I got 8-9 hours of sleep last night. When I woke up, my eyes didn't feel dry. Usually I can tell when they feel dry. There's also potentially that they are still dry. I bought an app. Did I tell you I bought an app to remind me to drink water? I wasn't gonna buy it, but I went to it. It gave me a good deal, so I bought it for $8, Yeah, so I also too, I was very interested in seeing, like, am I actually getting enough water? I'm not. Not even close. I need roughly, because here's the other thing, right? My head pills, my nortriptyline, it dehydrates me. So I need to be drinking more water anyway. And I also work out. So I should be getting the giant water bottle. Well, the problem is I have to refill it, and then I forget. But yeah, no, it's not enough. The giant water bottle, I think, is 55 ounces, and I need 70. My usual daily intake of ounces of water that I'm supposed to be getting 70. I'm getting maybe 40. So I got this app on Friday. I drank 39 on Friday. Saturday I drank 53. This also includes all of the Dr. Peppers and the tea. It includes all of it. There's a stream room. I used to have one, but it mini fridges take a lot of electricity. So then Sunday 38, Monday 39, Tuesday 31, and today so far I have 17. Well, look at that. Can you see how much water I had? Look at all that. Look at that. Anyway, I haven't hit. It's like it keeps saying like, "Oh, you have a 1-day streak," because I haven't hit it once. Biscuit drinking. I know. I tried chugging. That's why I have 17 right now. I tried chugging before stream, but the problem is when I stream, here's my problem, right? When you drink water and stuff, air bubbles. And then when you're talking and talking and talking, you also get air bubbles. But normal people can burp. I can't. So I just, when I'm streaming and I'm drinking anything, that's why I hate drinking Dr. Pepper because it's carbonated on stream. Because if I'm talking, drinking, talk, I just get air bubbles nonstop, constantly. Also, look at my shirt. I thought it was cool. Anyway, peeing as well is such a pain. Do you know, actually, if you're peeing too much, like if you're like, man, I'm just constantly peeing, you're drinking your water too fast. I mean, obviously you're going to pee more, but if you're, yeah, so if you need to like even it out in the day, like my giant, water jug like this, if you like evenly drink it throughout the day and not just sit there chug, because if you chug, your body's like, oh shit, okay, flush, and then like, it's not, because there's been times where like I've sat there and chug, and then like I don't feel any different, but like there's been times where I like slowly have had water throughout the whole day and I've not been rushing to the bathroom all the 24 hour. Anyway, so Minecraft movie. Microhydrates, it holds it. Yeah, it's like it continuously hydrates your blood. So we want to talk about the Minecraft movie, or have y'all seen it yet? Or oh yeah, Matt, have you seen it yet? You want to talk about it, or you have not seen it yet? You saw it 3 times. It's pretty out there. Yeah. So, okay, my first reaction to when I saw it, what I knew what I was gonna get. So my name's still recovering. Yeah. So as I was watching it, I was like, this is so dumb. Like it felt like a fever dream for starters. Felt like a fever dream. Because it's one of those things where it's like it starts off like, okay, this makes sense, and then it just keeps getting weirder and it hops from one thing to the next way too fast. And you're kind of like, okay, this is happening. And so after it was over, I was sitting there and I'm like, something's off. Like I obviously knew it was going to be kind of silly and it's for kids, keep in mind it's for kids, but I was like watching it, I'm like, something feels off. And I couldn't put my finger on it. And then I thought about it. And I was like, oh, it's because, hear me out, right? As someone who's played video games since she was 7, maybe 6, why did they make the girls in it, like, how do I word this? Dumb? But oh look, they can do it too. They built a really cute mushroom house. That's all they're good for. And like it just kind of, cuz I don't know, like I get it, but at the same time it was just very like just watching it, and I felt like they just gave stereotypes to everyone, like harmful stereotypes that people have been like, hey, maybe don't do that. And it just, I don't know. I was like, she's like, oh, the older sister, like, has to take care of her nerdy younger brother. And, oh, there's, like these, eccentric people that we're going to stereotype. And it's like, I felt like they could have done so much more. It has such a yeah. That's the thing. They didn't even go on an adventure. They didn't like the only thing that they're like, oh look, they're they're stronger with like the weapons that they have. But I felt like they could have done a lot more with the edge. I mean, granted, I wasn't expecting an incredible story. It just like as someone who has loved video games for so long, it would be nice to be represented to be in like there's little girls watching this movie. You know, I will say though, I don't know the actress's name, the one who played the older sister. She had some solid screams. Those were some solid screams. They were she was on something with that. That was some quality. Like cuz you know how like in movies when people scream they're like, "Ah!" No. Hers came from the soul and I appreciated that.
Oh,
Angelus,
yeah.
thank you for subscribing for 45 months. Thank you, thank you. Um anyway, she's Wednesday's roommate in the Netflix Wednesday series. Gotcha. Solid scream. Solid scream. Also, Jason Momoa's name being Garrett, spelt the exact same way, and then Jack Black going, "Come on, Gar Gar, come on, Gare Gare," and I'm like, that's literally what I say to my brother. But okay, weird, weird. Except I also call him Gart and Gort sometimes. So, she back. Yeah, we're trying. Um. Anyway, I thought that was funny. Also, I was dying laughing at the part. This is a spoiler, sorry. Um so when Steve and Garrett are flying in the air and they I was gonna say I was gonna say they 69. Why were they 69ing? Oh my god. When they like were talking about it, they're like, okay, I'm gonna turn around, and I was like, is this what's it like that is the only part where I thought it was hilarious. Like like that was the man witch, this man sandwich. Yeah, that was something. That was definitely something. And we're both like just being like, there's kids in here. Then they're not gonna understand, but ask them to turn on and everything. I know. Okay, I'm gonna what do you say, I'm gonna squeeze or something. Oh my god. I thought it was funny. Also too, I was like, okay, so I don't want to use the term friend, but I guess acquainted. I don't know if she considers me a friend. I don't know. We've been acquainted for some time and stuff, but I was watching it and the storage scene. I was like what the Leonardo DiCaprio where he's like, I was in the theater and I was like dead quiet and I'm like under my breath I was like, that's Lizzie, that's Lizzie. LD Shadow Lady was in it, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Proud of her, But I just I was like, oh shit. But anyway, yeah, it was fine. Some kid though, because I went shopping before the movie. And that's why I got this shirt. And I was like, I went to go put. Y'all gonna be so proud of me. See the credits I did. Y'all gonna be so proud of me. I got 2 things. Anyway, so I went to go put them back in the car, and as I came out of the elevator, some kid threw up all over the ground. So fun. Yeah. In other news, my CBD got here, and I did try it, and I feel nothing. So maybe it takes more than once. Maybe. It was expensive too, and like people were like recommending it. I may have to try it with the THC in it. I don't want to, because all it takes is a crumb, and I'm like, but I feel nothing, or bad I feel nothing. It literally, like, I took it. I tried to get Thor to take his. He could taste it in his wet food, and so he didn't eat the wet food. And I'm like, fuck. So we're gonna have to try something else. But yeah, that Thor's a whole other thing. I also, so yesterday I spent you know, after the stomach incident, I spent all day cleaning my room to perfection. I think it's like 95% done at this point. Cleaned my room, and then I vacuumed the entire apartment. Ask me how many times I had to empty out that stupid container. It's a vacuum. You can see the tiny little corner of it. Ask me how many times. 16. Okay, for starters, I live in a small apartment and I have stuff everywhere. Okay, so I didn't lift up, I didn't deep clean it. I left all the plushies. I just came in here, was like, you can still see the lines. I vacuumed my bedroom, just my bedroom, and it completely filled to the tippy top. So I emptied it out, and then I came in here, vacuumed the office, and I vacuumed the hallway, and it was filled to the tippy top. So I emptied it out, and I vacuumed the living room, even though I vacuumed the living room 4 days ago. 4 days ago, I vacuumed the living room. So I vacuumed the living room again, just out of curiosity. And it got filled up to the top. I'm going to have to vacuum twice a week because of Thor. And I also shed myself. But I'm just like, what the Like, I have not lived with carpet in so long. Yeah, I haven't, because the thing is, I don't ever get apartments that have carpet. Cats loser. I mean, I know that Thor sheds a lot because in all my other apartments I would Swiffer quite a bit. But I had no idea. I had no idea. I'm like, oh my god. For starters, I'm so glad I'm not allergic to cats because I'd be suffering all the time, you know? But it's just like, damn. It's a lot of work. Anyway, so then I did all that. My kitchen is a nightmare right now, but yeah, it's future Kate's problem. Future Kate's problem. But, Karen also getting stains on them. Oh, I know. Trust me. I know. Because Thor threw up another hairball on my rug. Again. And, I don't know what to do because he's still bathing himself quite frequently. And I am 99% sure he does not have fleas. I'm like 99% sure. And he's still bathing himself like crazy. He still acts like he's itchy. And I am 100% sure it's not behavioral. So what I think it could potentially be, I don't know if it's allergies. Check the bald spot. Yeah, I was able to, I filmed him this morning. I say this morning, it was like an hour ago. Because I was in the kitchen making my soup because I got chicken noodle soup from the grocery store. And which, by the way, they changed their soup and it was so not good. I mean, it was fine, but it was like the soup was gelatinous. So here's the bald spot. I mean, he was sitting like this. So the good news is, like, he was. That's when he noticed me looking at him, and he's like, oh, hello. But anyway, Carver's a great for holding dust. The thing is, though, is, like, I know that, but he has been doing this since before I moved into this apartment, and also his dust allergy is very, very, very slight. Like, it barely showed up on the test. It's not like he has a severe dust allergy. Like, it was, like she said, it was very, very slight. And so that's why they thought it was, I guess, fleas, is because that's like expected in apartments and it's been going on for a while. And it also makes sense because last time he did have flea poop on him is when he was licking his upper arms. The only problem is now, that was a long time ago, and like that did stop it, which maybe they did say how long ago was it when I gave him hold on. Because they said he needs it once a month. It's been a month, so let me see if I can do this right now. They said if I go to their site, I can message them on their site and then just ask for more flea medication. So we'll see if this works. Um, the thing is too, like I feel bad. I hold on, let me finish this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Evasive, thank you for subscribing at tier
91
3.
マンツ7イヤーズ
So long for
一種マン
91
ツ
months.
ホープザットユーブビーンゴ KK とアプリシエイトユーエイトンハッピーウェンズデーサンクトビーティングハルト
Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Okay, so I sent. The thing is, okay, so if I had the choice to do whatever I wanted, and I know this is gonna sound bad, but hear me out. My first thought would to shave him. Because the thing is, it's about to start getting warmer, so he's gonna be comfortable being in his skin suit. But I think that would help rule out. Are we at 73 now? Oh my god, are we at 73? I think no, because I think it'd help rule out fleas, and then potentially if he has a fungal infection on his skin. Still 60. Okay. I just feel like it, because I can't see anything. And I know people are going to say it's behavioral, but I don't think it is. Like, I'm around him all the time. I don't think it's behavioral. I think he's itchy, and I don't know why he's itchy. My next thought would be to give him a bath, which is not ideal because he's a cat. You know? A shave would be like a full reset. Yeah, and I think it would be easy to see, you know, if he has fleas, then we can see them, and I can easily apply the medication. If he has a fungal infection, then, you know, then I'll have a cream that I can rub on him. Or, you know, sound like pure chaos to make him take a bath. Yeah, and he has claws. So ideally, I would like to not do the bath. But I also don't know why this is happening. See if fleas are. I have tried. I have a flea comb. I flea comb him quite a bit. The problem is it's coming up nothing. Like, he has dandruff. Shaved Thor would do numbers on TikTok. Okay, I don't want to do it for views. My thing is, like, I can't, like, his urine test came back normal. His everything came back normal. Like, I don't know what is making him itchy. Like, when I see him, he'll be sitting like this, and he'll just go, like, just start frantically licking himself. And I hear, yeah, let me actually, I think I got the audio of him licking. Hold on. Sorry, my fridge is really loud. This was happening before. Yes, it was happening before. Do you hear him, like, the squeak squeak? He does, like, I don't know. He like, I'll hear him in here, and it's like squeak squeak squeak. Yeah, the fridge is super loud. But then, like, here's the thing. Ready? Hold on. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, because he's just casually bathing himself, and then sees me, and then goes into, like, hurry, itchy attack mode. And then he wants pets, so he's fine. Yeah. And so that's why I don't think it's behavioral, because he's normal. So I don't know what it could be. And it's like He's not hurting. He's not licking himself raw. He's licking himself raw in the aspect of there's no more fur. But like I'm able to like rub the bald spot and it doesn't, so I don't, and he's constantly bathing. And the only difference now is now he's getting hairballs quite a bit. And when he poops, there's quite a bit of cat fur in the poop. And so I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like I feel like I need to talk to like a specialist or something. Train and attack grooming equals pets. Not all the time, because most of the time I go quit, and I just like stop. I touch him, and he looks at me like, and I look at him like, because also when you're laying in bed and he's like right here, squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm like, stop! Like, it sounds so gross. Anyway. So the plan for today's stream was going to be yapping for quite a bit, but also since I have been cleaning the apartment, there's something that I need to do that I've been needing to do, but every time I open the door, I don't want to do it. Because listen, I've actually done the laundry. No, not couch cleaning. I can take my storage bins. I can leave them at Nate's house. And that's going to free up more space in there, which is going to be great. The downside is it is packed to the brim in there of everything. So I figured if we do it on stream, maybe it'll be more fun. Maybe. All I have to do is I just have to pull out all the stuffed animals and stuff when he moved in. Yep. Thought I'd sort that. Yep. To be fair, I did put everything in there correctly at first. And then it got to the weird stuff, and so I was just like, anyway, so there, we get to see the hoarding live. So I got one of the closets 3. Okay, it makes me feel a little bit better. I'm not a hoarder. I just collect. Because I have my mop and bucket, and then I have my vacuum. They're just sitting here. Oh God, they're just sitting because they can't fit in the closet because there's everything else in the closet. What would you like? Hello, what would you like to ask the 8-ball? Yeah, thought so. Is Kate a hoarder? It is decidedly so. You know what? Suck my nut. Okay. Move this over here. And, we'll begin. What if I lift the table so y'all can, hold on. All right, good enough. So, what have y'all been up to since I last saw you? Oh, you want to hear how much weights I went up? I don't know if you're going to understand. So, when I did leg day today, at first I did goblet squats with 40 pounds, which my legs were like, this is easy. My wrists were like, what the fuck is this? Because like I said, I got little bitch wrist, which if you don't know, goblet squats is when you have something under your feet, so there's a weight under your feet, and you hold it like this, and you go down like this. Get wrist straps. would that help? I have the straps where you have it around and then you wrap it around a weight and you pick it up like this. So I did those, and then I did sumo squats where you're like this, and I had 55 pounds, and I did this. And then I did, what else did I do? I did leg press. And then help stabilize wrist. They do help a ton. Well, because, hold on, let me show you what I have. This is what I have. So I do this. And then, so I have this, and then I wrap it around the weight. Like if I'm doing like this. That way it has like a grip. I have like the thumb hook when they go around the wrist. Is that on Amazon? They're a bit more robust. Do they make, let me, better question. Do they make them for women? Oh, hold on, the vet got back to me. They said, do you want 1 month's worth or 6 months worth? Worse. I can get 6 months? Six months. 6 would be great. Thank Did y'all see Spotify? I guarantee you Spotify was gonna do the ads in premium and then saw the outrage over it, and they're like, maybe we shouldn't do that. So the thing is, I pay for Spotify. Spotify? Am I a minion? Anyway, I pay for Spotify. Have done so. Balthazar, thank you for subscribing at tier 3. Thank you.
Hogatto 2 サブラル
That's okay, it'd be like that. I appreciate it, thank you. Now we at 73. Wait, did I draw you? Are you on my card? I'm writing you down. We're at 73. Let's go. So I've paid for Spotify since 2014. And then upgrading to like family premium was only like $5, and I was like, oh, I know Gage listens to music. My mom likes music. My other brother Garrett likes music, and I was like, oh, I'll just get it for everybody. And so I gave everybody their own account. My mom's like, I don't know how this works, and I'm like, oh, it's not that hard. You just look for music and you hit the heart, and then you're done. Like that. I don't know how this works. I just gotta do Pandora. I'm like, okay, fine. Like then I'll pay for it for Garrett and Gage. But then Garrett doesn't really listen to music all too often. I mean, he does, but if he just pulls it up on YouTube, and I'm like, all right. But Gage listens to music quite a bit, and so I've just always paid for mine and his. And then the family premium whatever was like $25, and I was like, this is dumb. And so I lowered it to one person. You get one person on your account. I'm like, perfect, Gage. So then they kept increasing the price on that, and it's like $20 a month to listen to music, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. And so then finding out like, oh, but the potential ads or whatever, so I texted Gage, and I was like, I sent him like a screenshot of blah blah blah, and hold on, I was like, I may cancel my Spotify soon. He goes, why? And I told him blah 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 blah. And he goes, why can't these companies just be happy with our money? And I said, greed. And I was like, our money? I've been paying for your Spotify for like 8 years at this point. And so then I said, if Apple Music or YouTube Music has a +1, then I'll add you. And then blah, 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 blah. And he's like, is there a way to move all the music? Blah, 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 blah. And then, so Apple Music is $11 a month, which is a lot better than 20. But then if you do the family, you can have up to 6 people, but it's $17 a month, which is still a little cheaper than Spotify, and also the sound quality is better. But up to 6 people, why can't there just be like a +1 option? Why can't there just be a +1 option? I don't have 6 people. Like, are you kidding? So then, anyway. And then, hold on, blah, blah, blah. And then so this morning saw that, Spotify was like, that's a lie, it's a rumor. And I said they probably saw how many people were saying they would cancel. And Gage goes, well, now we don't have to switch. And I was like, we? We? And then it's funny too, because like, I don't know, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, he's like, what's your Netflix password? And I was like, why? And he's like, because I want to watch Netflix. And I'm like, okay. So I gave him my password, say at his place. Yeah, my mom booked the hotel. She texts me, she goes, this is blah, 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 it was this much. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, why is it that expensive? She goes, it's actually cheap. And I was like, okay, miss, not being affected by the tariffs. Like, okay, my bad, sorry. Anyway. Oh, I have to show you. Hold on. You're gonna be so proud of me. I got new ripped jeans, and then I wanted, okay, so the way that my legs are, right, because I have like the meat in the middle, right, Tumblr hated me years ago, okay, because it was very much thigh gap, it was very much blah blah blah. My legs have always looked, thick. Anyway, so I've wanted these kinds of jeans for so long. When I was a kid, I used to wear them because I was a kid and they looked cute. But then as an adult, I was like, they're not going to look good because my legs look the way that they do. But I decided to get them anyway. It's like the bell bottom. Anyway, so I got them. I think they look nice. But I got these at Forever 21 because apparently Forever 21 is also going out of business. Which maybe they should have made shirts that actually were nice and didn't say Taco Girl on the front. That's a thought. The only downside, right? The only downside to these is like, nice pants, right? When you put them on, no butt. No butt. Same with these. You put them on, oh, so cute, no butt. But the problem is, they fit everywhere else. But for the butt part, they're so tight because they didn't leave room for ass. The downside isn't the holes. No. I don't know if y'all have ever tried on clothes where you can feel like the line going across here where there should be room and there's not. That's what those feel like. But they fit everywhere else and they felt nice. So I was like, they're on sale. And like they're really soft, so these ones especially are like really, really soft. Low-rise jeans once in a dude. When I was a kid, cause like hold on, I'm gonna put these. I washed them, so they're good to go. But when I was a kid, and low-rise jeans were popular, I hated it. Like it's not because I was insecure. I was a kid. I didn't pay attention to my body all that much. But what I hated because it would sit down to here. And I felt like I always had to, pull them up because, like, my waist, like, it'd be open in the back. And so, this is going to be such a niche. Anyway, so when I was a kid, my mom took me, I think it was Old Navy. We went to Old Navy. I'm going to sit for a second. Winded. We went to Old Navy, and they had these khakis and jeans that had straps on the inside with buttons. And you could pull the straps in and tighten it around the button. And it would bring in the waist of clothes, like of the pants. It was the best thing anyone has ever created. Ever. It was so, and then I became, a teenager, and they didn't make those for teenagers. But then also, too, the low rise kind of went out of, Hello. What are you doing? Were you sleeping? You sleeping? Goodness. Anyway. Thor. He's bathing himself again. What are you doing? Do you want to show them your bald spot? Understandable. Carry on. Ow. What? Thor, your claws are in my leg. Release. Release. Let go. He's not letting go. Ow. What? What are you doing? No, if you want to come up, you just come up. You don't have to claw my leg. Come here. Hold on. If I'm picking you up, I'm showing them your pooch. Come here. Wah. Damn. That's bald. You get the chair? But the thing is, it's not red, it's not irritated, it's not... I don't know what it could be. Can I feel it? Yeah, right now I'm touching both sides of it. I'm touching his pooch. He doesn't care. Oh, now he's biting me. Goodness. Is it warm to touch? Yeah, it just feels like fuzzy skin. Goodness. He even let me brush him yesterday. That's why he doesn't seem affected. I know, but the issue that I'm scared of is cats are very good at hiding everything. And so I'm scared that I'm missing something. But it's also, too, I can tell when something's off with him, you know? Goodness. So I'm just, I don't know. I don't know. Goodness. Were you sleeping? Yeah. And he's not really going bald anywhere else. That's why, like, my intuition says shave him. Because then, you know, I feel like it could be something fungal. What? Yeah. And it's also, too, he's always loved bathing from mites once. Well, they checked his ears and he didn't have mites in his ears. Well, they try and might thank you with the summer heat. The only thing is he'd have to be sedated. I have to talk the vet into doing it. Sedation itself costs $100. And then visiting the vet, you have to put down a $70 deposit. So that's already $170. Just to be shaved. You know? And that's just to, you know, have him be bald. Bald! He bald! Goodness. You okay? You okay? Yeah, I know. But it's also, too, like... I don't know. He just whenever... It's like he's just itchy. Which you would first think is fleas. Goodness. But it's also, too, I haven't changed my laundry detergent. I don't plug in, like, wallflowers. You get them at Bath & Body Works. Don't plug those in anymore. Haven't in, like, 8 months. We moved. No, it started before then. It started like the thing is too. What I was concerned about. It started when I started getting really stressed out in like or yeah, October, November. I was getting really, really stressed trying to handle the potential move and then trying to work a lot and blah blah. There was a lot of stuff I was stressed out over, and I thought maybe he sensed my stress. But for like the last month, like I've been stressed, but not like that. That sucked. So now I don't think it's stress. Hey, I don't know. It does. I know having carpets been dust when you're moving, packing could cause more dust. I mean, maybe, but I feel like his allergy to dust, it'd be sneezing. It'd be sneezing, and it would be like nasal leakage. Um, that is possible, but it's not like I haven't been dusting. Like I haven't vacuumed this entire month. Like I've been vacuuming like once a week. Um, which that's why I was like I have to start doing this 2 times a week. But also, like I said too, like I don't know. Like I just don't know. Like even now, look, he's bathing. Oh, look. So when he had fleas, he'd be bathing his arms like this, like that a lot until it started going bald. Right. Yeah. We're talking about you and your bald. Yeah. Yeah. You might know sometimes like he says to itching over grooming hair loss. Huh. So it may be the allergy. Is he gonna need allergy shots? He's licking his butt though. Hey, what you doing? I think you're done. Just goes back to what if it wait, how yeah, I'm thinking. Do I call the vet? You're not going yet. I would just call them. See, he's just itchy. What? I know. All right, y'all watch Thor. I'm gonna call the vet. I'll be right back. Okay. So, I called and she's like, "Oh, well, like, do you have a picture? Like, there's only really one way to bring him in to really know." And I was like, "Oh, I'm out of focus. Let me scoot over." So I was like, well, the thing is like, Thor doesn't really do well with the vet, and every time I bring him in, everybody's like, "Oh God," and I have to even gabapentin. It's like a whole thing. Everyone there knows him and stuff, and and I was like, the thing is, I did bring him in a month ago, and we thought it was fleas, but nothing has changed. And I think it may be the dust allergy. Is there any way we could like check? Because the thing is, like, if he doesn't have allergies, then giving him allergy medication is not going to do anything, right? That's like when I went to the doctor about my vertigo, and the doctor's like, "Oh, you just have post-nasal drip. Take a Claritin." And I'm like, "But I don't have allergies." So like, "Oh yeah, it sounds like you do." So, and I'm like, okay, it doesn't make any sense, but okay. I took Claritin. Nothing happened. Nothing happened because I don't have any allergies, so it didn't make any sense. Anyway, forgot about the guy. I didn't. Anyway, so she talked. I don't think she knew who Thor was, because usually there's 3 women I recognize every time I go in, and then there's 2 guys I recognize. There's a lot of, we go to the vet, they'll probably a little too much, but anyways, she said that she's gonna leave a note for the vet and see what the vet thinks, if I can avoid bringing him in, if she can prescribe him something without bringing him in. Oh yeah, they all know Thor. They see the moment they see me walk in with that blue carrier, they're like, oh. I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't want to bring him in here either. My wallet's drained, Yeah. Which is so weird, because other than that, he's completely healthy. Like, blood work was healthy, feeling him was healthy, pee was healthy. He's overall healthy. He's just itchy. Tortellini. You're balding on your arm too, aren't you? I can see it. Hold on. I can see it. I know. Why are you balding? Could hold off for a bit, Hoover twice a week, and see if that helps. Well, the thing is like, I don't know if it will. Like, I'd rather, if there's an allergy shot, even if it, hold on, let me see what to do. Because if there's like an allergy shot, I want to test it first. What to do with cat with dust allergy? Yes, regular cleaning, using a pure air purifier, dust-free litter. I do all of this already. Fuck. I have one of the most expensive air purifiers you can get. I get a low dust litter, and then I clean. I can be cleaning more, but is there not like a... There are saying there's allergy pills. Oh, this is on Chewy. I use Chewy. Allergy and immune bites, skin and coat health. This is not helping me. I thought this was going to be like... Oh, here we go. Pet allergy soft chew dog supplement. I don't have a dog. Oh, there's one that's got Riley on it. Pet allergy dog and cat supplement. How do you have allergies and I don't? This feels backwards. Get bald spots just from getting old, especially on their temples. And yeah, that's... Do you give him any tick worm treatment? I don't. When I take him to the vet, if he's due for it, then they give it to him. Like his annual checkup kind of stuff. He's also indoor completely. Does not go. Did you see how quickly? Are you itchy? Goodness, are you itchy? Which one did he get? I have no idea. Well, it says this one for dogs: allergy, skin health, salmon flavored allergy, and itch relief. It's just weird that he's had allergies. Well, because the reason why I had to get him an allergy test before was when his anal glands kept rupturing. Because I thought maybe it was like the food, maybe there was something wrong in the environment. If that's why, it's one of the ivermectin treatments they are so bad. I don't think it is. Yeah, that's why I got the allergy. Also, too, fun fact: the allergy test was like $600. These are all for dogs. I need it for cat. Yeah. I think in the last couple years, I've spent 10 grand on Thor. Just for the vet. Just needs a cone or a sweater for. But if he's itchy, I don't want him to be, that's so much. Yeah, I know. Tell it to my savings account. This is for asthma. These are all for. Oh, skin and coat health. Choose allergy relief of itchy skin supplement for cats. Pet honesty. This one, Omega Skin and Coat Salmon Oil Chewable Supplement. Skin and Coat with Salmon Oil, Omega-3, Allergy Relief and Itch Relief. Respiratory support, doesn't have any of those issues. He's just itchy. Allergy, itch, ease, granules, skin, itch, and allergy supplement for dogs and cats. The good news is all these look affordable. Oh, there's the pharmacy. Okay. Too anxious because of the move. He's not. I can tell when Thor's anxious, and he's not anxious. He also, too, he doesn't mind moving all that often because I have the same bed, and I have the same couch, and I have the same plushies. So I move everything in first, and I set up, like, the couch, I set up the bed, I set up everything, and once he comes into the new place, he's like, all right, this is weird, but he's not like a skittish, frantic cat. If I'm there and if stuff that smells like home is there, he's fine. Right? Yeah. I know. Goodness. You comfy? Yeah. He looks like a worm right now. Hold on. He posed. Hold on. I gotta crop it so I can flip it. Happy as a clam. What? Do you want my chair? Anyway, but the thing is like, we'll take care of it. It is interesting that it could be the dust. I don't think it is, but also could be possible. Streams that turn into Thor vet issues could be therapy sessions. Ugh. Yeah, it could be, you know. One of these days we're gonna have another dad joke bit stream, but it's gonna be Thor vet donation. What? What do you want? You want to sit in a chair? Do you want to sit in the chair? Yeah, I could tell by your face. Okay. There you go. You can sit in a chair. Do you want me to pick you up? Do you want me to pick you up? Yeah, or can you do it? There you go. Yeah. What? Yeah. Next subathon is gonna be the Thorathon. Yeah, dude. Actually, maybe. Also, these are my favorite workout pants because they match my hair. I asked Thor the thought about tariffs and he didn't. Yeah, because he doesn't pay for shit. I do. He's like, tariffs? What's that taste like? I know. Goodness. You know what's so annoying though about the tariffs? You know what? You know what's so annoying is that people. That's it, just people. But if it's like, oh yeah, so there's gonna be a tariff on vanilla, right, from Madagascar, which one, then people are like, oh, it's fine, we'll just make our own vanilla here. We physically can't. You can't. And then also it's like, oh, okay, well, you vanilla, well, who even needs vanilla for baking cakes anyway? It's not just in cakes, it's in so many other things, you little pieces of shit. Anyway, it makes me angry. And it's not even just affecting the United States of America. This is fucking up everyone worldwide. Oh, it's making me angry. Okay, I'm just gonna la 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 la. All right, let's play a game. What's in my closet? Here we have this. This is the green Bissell. I swear by this. If you have pets that throw up on carpet, I highly recommend this. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. Also, this vacuum, I shit you not. I have never seen a vacuum pull up so much hair. I was not gonna vacuum this room because it looked fine. And I was like, well, it doesn't look like it needs it. It needed it. It filled up to the brim. 10 out of 10. Alright, we gotta... Not an ad, but it should be. I wish. God, okay. I don't want to do this. Okay, let's just get it over with. Let's just do it. This is all of my fabric. Well, not all of it. We got a lot. That's my fabric for when we pull out Gertrude and we start making our own clothes. This is my ring light container. I haven't put the ring light away yet because Ooh, can I ask, has anyone opened TikTok? Is my TikTok doing okay, or is it popping off, or is it not doing good? I really wanted this one to do well. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Also, what's with the other one? The sus one? Oh, I heard the audio and I thought it was funny. The one where, no, is you get on to play games and you enter a Discord call and it's, you're gonna be punished. Do you know why I'm punishing you? Yeah. Why am I punishing you? 'Cause I bit you. 'Cause you bit me? I'll spit my water out. I made it'll come there eventually, I'm sure. There's two that I made for Love and Deep Space, but I was like, this is gonna flop. I already know it's gonna flop. I also did, there's two others with the Silas, you wanna go for a joyride? Where are you gonna take me? Guess. I did two of those, but I did two different versions. I don't know. I feel like my TikToks do better, and if I did like actual, I don't know. I don't want to do trends wrong, but there's like no real right way to do a trend, you know. Okay, let's go back. So then I have this, which is my pink paint that I painted the bedroom at the last place, and I like it, but I don't want to paint again, so I'm just kind of holding on to the paint because I don't know what to do with it, you know. Because if you get rid of paint, you have to dispose of it in a very specific way. This is where the fun begins, because I also have a ton of art stuff. Keep paint in a bag. It's yes and no. It's got the brushes in here. Damn, what are you stuck on? It's in a container. I just keep it in here with the brushes so it doesn't just get everywhere. Not the paint, but like, the brushes, and I keep it all contained. Okay. Here I have my hooves. Someone sent hooves to my P.O. box like 9 years ago. And they're so bizarre that I've kept them. Because, what do you mean hooves? And like they fit too, which is crazy. And I want to do like a really cool cosplay with it, but I'm not talented enough, so. You know? And then I have this that I just chucked in there. It's a steamer. Sure, remember you dancing in them? Yeah. I break them out once in a while. Okay, and then we have more canvases. Some have paintings. Some do not. We have more canvases. Then we have Anakin. And then have my chair cover. Put it focus here then? Yeah, I give me your focus. I need it. I have a duffel bag and some tank tops. I have my diva suit I still need to sew up, and then I have this purse that I need to sew up that I have yet to do. I have my Dallas Cowboys poncho. I have all of my mouse pads. I have my Secret Labs pillow. These are just the stuff that I just started chucking in because I ran out of room. I have leather straps for a cosplay. I have stickers, which I'll put the stickers over there. There's so many mouse pads. Yeah, I'm a collector. I have the Zelda neon sign that I don't know where to put because I ran out of outlets. In here at least. And no, now I think about living room too. And bedroom. I ran out of outlets. And then I have the fans that I got for when Adam was here. because we were gonna go on hikes. That didn't happen, so now I just have fans. I'm just holding on to them, you know. I do think that they're gonna come in handy though. One day. Then I have my handy dandy feet massager for when I go on a run and then my feet are tired. Then I have some board games. And then this. Oh, it's got my tiaras in it. Where am I gonna put these? All right. I'm just gonna keep them. I'm gonna clear out a box, and then we're gonna fill a box. They're ready for when he comes back. Yeah. Or you know, if anyone ever wants to go hiking with me. And then here I have my happy lamps that have been used maybe once. I definitely don't think they're charged. My happy lamps. And then my external phone charger that actually doesn't charge. I just got it because I thought it was cute and it doesn't work all that great. Classic. Okay. Son of a bitch. I am so mad. You've got to be kidding me. I did a cosplay a few weeks ago. This goes to Easel. I did a cosplay a few weeks ago, and I needed a piece so badly, and I couldn't find the piece I was looking for, and I knew where it was at the old apartment because I kept it in a place that ADHD Kate would remember. But then I moved. Found it. I took the photos anyway, and I hated it. Because I looked dumb. Alright, this is where the... Alright. Y'all ready? Hold on, what's in here? Ew. That's my arts and crafts. Okay, y'all need to help me remember to put the arts and crafts stuff to the side. I'm not a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder. I'm a collector. This is my Tigger that I got at Disney World when I was 17 and my grandma got for me. And then a few years later, she died. So I don't want to get rid of him because I'm sad. But he's so well made too, you know? And then this is my evil cookie. He still has the tags. But isn't he cute? I also like to have him set out when I wear a very specific crew neck because if the letters are covered, it doesn't look appropriate. So if I have him sitting next to me and I'm wearing that sweatshirt, it makes more sense. And I didn't discover that until someone on stream pointed it out, and I was like, oh no. You know? Alright. Then we have some classic pandas, you know? Gotta keep some pandas. We got a Gudetama. Handy dandy Gudetama plush with his little cheeks out. Then we have Minecraft Wolf. Don't worry guys, there's like 20 more. You walked in front of me. Here we have Mang. And we have regular Cookie, and we have Grogu. then we have Smiling Tata, and then we have Shooky. What happened? Thor's like, why? My room is such a mess now. Oh no. And then I have a little octopus, and then I have Magikarp that I got in Japan. And then I have Yuri, my sheep. And then I have Koya dressed up. Just a whole nother room. It's very big, so you can imagine why I wanted to have the closet and not be a storage room. But also, I told you I stuffed it to the brim. Then we have a big panda and my Beanie Baby bunny that I had when I was a kid. That if I took better care of it, it'd be worth some money, but it's not. So, you know. Then I have Bulbasaur. Astarion, no. Then I have a tank top. I have a cookie. I have a Link. And then I have Evil Tata, a Fall Guy, another Beanie Baby from my childhood, a little black horse from my childhood, a small Meng, a squishy Grogu. I feel like Mary Poppins right now. Two more pandas. Two more pandas. And I think that's all the plushies. So that's what was in. It's still 3/4 full. This was just the art supplies and the plushies. Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Here's tub number 1. That's Christmas stuff. Okay, 1 second, I'll be right back. You know the best part about that? I have like 5 mores. I'm new here. I have a question. Did you do horseback riding in your childhood? I did. Not a lot though, but I did. Pulling us out of there. No. Maybe. I have stuffing for when I make pillows. Oh God. Okay. I have my keyboard pedal and my pumpkin. Honestly, I may just hang up the pumpkin. Shouldn't fall for my new here bait. It's a genuine question. Oh, that's because you have to say I'm new. Like, hello, I'm new here. Can I ask a question? That's how you have to set it up. You have to be like, hi, I'm new here. I have a question. And then you wait, and then it's like, shit. They're gonna ask about, can I drag my balls through 50 miles of glass just so I can hear you queef through a microphone? Y'all haven't heard that one yet? Y'all haven't heard that? Must be nice. Must be nice. Yep. Wouldn't know what that's like. So, count your blessings. Alright, and then we have Christmas wrapping paper. Because the thing is like you buy 2 rolls and you think that's gonna be plenty. Is that something someone actually said? Probably a long time ago. It's been a while, but too precise enough. It's like a mixture of a handful, you know. I've definitely for sure 100% gotten the I'll drag my balls through glass. I've gotten that one. Okay. And here we have Gladys. We're running out of space. And then we have the easel. I'm sweating. Then I have my cosplay swords. Because, like, the thing is people don't think of is, like, people that do cosplay, where do you think they put this stuff? You know, oh, you're a hoarder. What else am I supposed to do? I'm not going to buy this for one single use only. I spent good money on this. I'm going to keep it. And I got my Hanzo bow. And this is also the keyboard thing. See a sword. So, when I was moving, I was very carefully transporting my keyboard. And then when I got here, there was a string stuck to one of the keys when I was trying to lift the bag up. And the key snapped off. I think if I glue it right here, if I Gorilla Glue it, I think it'll, ew, it's sticky. I think it'll be fine. But I've had this keyboard since like 2014. It wasn't even mine. It was Sears, and he was like, hey, do you want this? I'm moving. And I'm like, sure. So I've just held on to it. Ew, what is on me? Hold on, hold on. You know what? We can try to Gorilla Glue this right now. I think we can try to Gorilla Glue it. The keyboard streams are always cool. Yeah, I mean, like, I'd like to have it out. Yeah, I literally just think if I Gorilla Glue it, I think it'll be fine. Only downside, Gorilla Glue's in there. Alright, hold on. Dun 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 dun. Okay. I'm in. Okay. Dun 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 dun. The other downside too with Gorilla Glue, I always get it on my fingers, and it's stuck on my fingers for like 3 days straight. Ooh, okay. I'm like sweating, dude. Okay. Send me the juju. I'm gonna need it. It's not coming out. What the hell? We have glue. Hold on. The surgery is happening. And now I just have to hold it for like 3 minutes. So, how's everyone been? Been good. Frustrated but good. Felt. Been caffeinated, nice. Lots of work, but I'm good. Work is good.
Oh, yeah.
Should this even count as a streak?
Emissary games? I can barely read the chat right now. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you, thank you. Electrocuted myself at work on Monday. What the fuck? Like fried or like zapped? I've zapped myself before. But y'all's, oh, wait, y'all's electricity is like crazier, right? You good? Also, fun fact, if you tilt your glasses, it makes everything a little bit sharper. Some issues at work with fridge just deciding to stop working for no reason. Oh. Pretty badly yet. Got electric burns on my... What the... That's insane. I'm glad you're okay. What the fuck? How did... Damn. That's insane. Didn't know you played piano. Do you know any Mozart? No. I had lessons when I was a kid, and then it stopped, and then I just basically, I can listen to something and kind of figure it out easily on the piano, but I don't play. Someone told me the fuse box was off, but apparently it wasn't, but we live and learn. Yeah, but you also possibly could not live, so I say we go find the person that lied, and we go beat him up. Alright, I'm gonna take my hands off of it. Ready? Moment of truth. Okay, the good news is it's stuck. The bad news is it now has to stay like this for 24 hours. Can you read sheet music? I could. Never figure that out. That's why I live guitar. Love guitar tabs. I used to. I still kind of can to a degree. But not good. Oh boy, yeah. Also probably should have taped it too dry. Worst case, it doesn't work, and then I just do it again, you know? I would go put it, like, on the couch or something, but then Thor would step on it. Because it's Thor. You know? There's no safe place for me to put it, really. Alright. Oh my god, there's still so many things in here. Alright. Here's more fabric for cosplays and whatnot. I need to commit, dude. I just keep buying shit, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get around to it, and then I don't. I have, like, another bag of fabric. Oh my god. Ooh. And then I have a Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is gonna stay in here because I'm absolutely terrified of a spider getting in. You know? Wait, stream audio's... It's probably because I'm far. I'm really far away. I could crank it. Okay. Here we go. Oh no, Thor, do not go in there. One down. Actually, that's two. Two down. Three. Three tubs down. What's in this one? Hold on. Oh, of course. Oh, more cosplay. Okay, this can't work, buddy. I know, I'm sorry. Thor, no. I said no. Quit, Thor. Out. Get out. Now he's trying to fuck me up in the hallway. Okay, the green container. The green container is full of cosplay. The engine of the sound booster. Damn. All right. Hold on. There, we're cranked. How's that? I'm also trying not to project my voice too much, as it makes my voice hurt. Here we have the hammock. You have to get closer. No way! I had no idea. If I get closer to the mic, if I get closer to the microphone, the audio gets better? Holy shit, why have I never thought of that? That's crazy. Wow. I've just been streaming like this all the time. Get out. Chill. So yeah, Thor doesn't like being told what to do. I was wondering, I was like, it feels so hot in here. It's 75. 75 in here. Alright. We got another one. This has Christmas decorations. Don't worry, guys. Still two more. This one is hodgepodge. Ugh. I have to go through it. Cause like there's some things that one thing I saw in that it has my Did you say some of these are going to Nate's? Yeah, just like the Christmas and fall decoration. The cosplay has to stay here. Anyway. Damn it. So the next tub is this big. I could get it out if the piano, hold on. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna move. God, I have no space. I can't even. Alright. I need to reevaluate. The good news is that it's almost empty. I leave for a job interview and come back to the room like this. Yeah, well, you know. You know. My problem is like. Mini chunk today? Yeah. My problem is I have shit like this, right? I have a blue screen and I have a green screen. Which is like good. These are good quality screens. But here's the kicker, right? I don't use blue screen or green screen. But then it's like, what if? What if? It's in my field. So I might as well hold on to it, right? Does the bird? Yeah, but I've already asked if he wanted them. He says I have one already. Kate skit tonight that needs one. I'm absolutely not doing that. Try them sometime. I used to do a green screen and I hated it. But they're really high quality. So I just hold on to them. What else do I have in here? Ugh. Could be background for cosplays. Yeah, well that's why I've held on to it. But then it's also... The only downside is if I use green screen, blue screen, then I'd have to... If I keep it green screen, that means anybody can do anything with the green screen.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for subscribing. Is it...
ヘルルや Thank you for being a
89?
friend all these years ラル
That's crazy. Thank you for subscribing. I am sweating in my legs. It was leg day today. Good God, my legs are like... Water break? Yeah, I should. My problem is like... This, I need to get to the living room, but I can't because it's too full in here. And it's very heavy. Unless... Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Alright, halfway. Uh-oh. I forgot that I put two of the containers right by the door and I bumped into them and they fail. Her poor back? What do you mean? My back's fine. I just lifted. Anyway. I'm so like dripping sweat right now. God, okay. There's so much room for activities. Okay, I'm gonna put the Christmas tree back. Ugh. Well, you know what I really want to do? I want to go through one of the tubs and then put all of my fabric in there so they're not in like bags like that, you know? It's a part. Yeah, it's part of the workout routine. Come on, everybody, get your arms together and do it with me. Ready? Get your arms and. No guns on Twitch, bruh. Oh, sorry. Let me just. Anyway. Well, see, now I see this mess and now I don't want to do it anymore. It's fine. I just gotta put one back, one by one. One by one. One by one. Sounds like that one cat audio. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, let's go, Gertrude. It's not that bad. It's just a lot of plushies. That's all. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just a lot of plushies. A lot of plushies. It's just a lot of plushies. Ah. Okay. So yeah, in case you're wondering, oh Kate, do you need any more plushies? No. No, I don't. There's more in my bedroom. There's more in the living room. I'm done. I do believe I'm done. Do not let me get any more plushies. We're done. We have one on the way, and then that's the last one. Any more additions mean what? Why? What? Well, shit. Last one for now. No. Sorry. Okay. Fabric. See the problem? I have all these fabrics, right? Like, look at this. Is this not can you see it? Look how cute this is. I have had this for so long because it's so cute. What am I gonna do with it? It's really scratchy. It's not comfortable. I used to have it as a backdrop. Yeah, it's Wind Waker. And like, I love it. I love it so much. Make a plushie. Do I look like I'm talented enough for that? Don't answer that. I don't know how to do that. I would be cute. Because my first thought, easy peasy, make a pillow. But it's not soft. It's scratchy. You just keep it if you like it. But I want to do something with it. Made Emma scarf. Yeah, but that was different. That was just like a tube. Like, what would I make out of it? Anyway, I have that. I have this, like, silky pink But this is easy. I could obviously make something with this. I have like this like lacy fabric. I have like some gray fabric. I still want to make my skirt out of this fabric. And then I have more dragon tail fabric. Oh, I have my Grogu fabric. Look at this one. Isn't it so cute? Maybe I just need to learn how to sew teddy bears. And then I just make a bunch of different teddy bears. Oh no, those are more plushies. One of your favorite places. I love fabric, dude. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Water? Ugh, fine. Hold on. Let me put this away. You're right. Okay, hold on. I have a cup. Not you. Is it cheating if this is sweet tea? No, I didn't ask you. You can't go up there. Relax. Chicken jockey? I have seen a bit of it, and like they're throwing popcorn and stuff. Thor? No. He's trying to jump on the desk. My brain is short-circuiting right now. Cause it's messy, and I just cleaned it, and it's now it's messy, and there's so many plushes. Threw a Molotov when Steve said Flint and Steel, and what? Like in the theater? All right, come on, Cookie, you're gonna inspire me. Come on, Bulbasaur. Thor, no. Get down. Get down. No. He's driving me insane. In case you're wondering. Alright, and then we'll put Tigger and the panda. Right? More plushies, just wait till Kate sees the what? My leg is shaking so hard right now. That's funny. Leg day, best day. Leg day, best day. All my BTS plushies, BTS, BTS. Alright, it's looking a little better. It's looking a little better. I just gotta keep swimming, I guess. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Swim, swim. What do we do? We swim. Any subby wubbies in chat? Got any $6 sub? Getting there. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Cheese and rice. Also, too, I will be switching out the plushies every once in a while when we play new games and stuff. So like we'll have Anakin out, we'll have the Star Wars plushies out when I'm playing Star Wars games. I'll get the Junimos out. I mean, they're out, but you can't really see them. You know, Stardew. That's the plan. That's why they're split right now. Yeah, I know. We're almost done with the plushies. It's also, too, I didn't really think this through. I guess I didn't really expect to play Minecraft so often, but I have a ton of Minecraft plushies that I was gonna put out, and I just never did. Because I kept forgetting, and I wanted to play other games, but then I would get stuck with Minecraft. Anyone that opens this closet now, the entire wall is just plushies. For more... No, listen. The only way it would be acceptable for us to have more plushies is if I have a house. If I have, like, a house. A big, big house. And if my stream room is 3 times the size of this, then I would make a massive mountain of all of my plushies. However, I live in an apartment in Los Angeles. There's only so much space. I could technically put out all the plushies. But then, it would be so crowded in here. You know? And like I said, I like space. A pleasure room? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What's your budget for a house? I don't even know. At this point, I have no idea. Because listen, this is the way my brain thinks of something, right? It's always thought of this, and I was told by my tax lady and my mom and friends that are adults to not do this, but I do this, and I can't help it. So, sometimes paying for things over time is a good thing. I'm the type of person who's like, oh, I'm buying a new phone? Yeah, I'll buy it outright, right now. Here's all the money. Here you go. I don't want bills. I'd pay for it right now. So you can see how that would be a little difficult in purchasing a house, because my brain is like, we want to buy a house, we have to buy it outright. All of it. Cash. Down. All of it. And I'm like, where the fuck am I gonna get to do that? How the hell? I could maybe do it for like a mobile home. Oh, I call them trailer houses. I call them mobile homes. I have since I was like 3. Sorry. It doesn't get sound fire. Have someone who can fire you. Yeah. Logically, I know that. But my brain still is like, I want to be able to pay for it and not have any payments. Which is, for a house, is stupid. But because of that, I don't know how much. Obviously, I can't do like, oh yeah, $1 million for a 2-bedroom house in Los Angeles, obviously. But it's also too, I don't, as of right now, I don't want to move out of LA. Which I know you brought up a place that's kind of out of LA, but not out of LA, but kind of out of, I know, I'm aware, but you know, I'll get to a point, I'm sure. Rather, I could give you a number where the mortgage would be the same. But then there's also property taxes, and then there's house rent insurance, and then there's, if something breaks, it's on to me. I may be dumb, but I do know some things. Oh my god, it's so fuck, dude. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like if I do move, I do want to stay in California. Property tax and homeowners insurance are rolled into the mortgage payment because the bank owns the house. Familiar with calculating that? Interesting. Well, the good news is I'll keep that in mind. The bad news is I have 12 more months of my lease here, so unfortunately, I am stuck at the moment. Also, I'm a little frustrated because I have a savings account that I put into, I don't know, rhymes with schmarket. So I just, you know? And it was, what's so frustrating is like, it's fine. Like I told the guy I want low risk for everything, for forever. So it's fine. But it's so frustrating because I've been seeing people online. Oh, that was the AC. I was like, what the fuck? It's, what was I talking about? I got distracted by the AC. I see people online being like, oh, I'm so glad I don't have a savings account. Look at these suckers with, you know, like, oh, I had blah, 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 blah. I've had a savings account since I was a kid. Like, savings account, granted, being, you know, a glass piggy bank, but, I've always saved my money because I've always wanted it just in case. And when I was in Oklahoma going to college, I had $200 to my name, and I had to use it for gas, and maybe, like, you know, Ritz Bits crackers for lunch, and a Dr. Pepper, and that would last me 12 hours. I was in, like, a rough spot, and so I told myself this is never going to happen again. Like, I'm never, and granted, it wasn't my fault, you know. I was in situations that I was not supposed to be put in, but I got out of it, and then I started a savings account, because I was like, I'm never, ever, ever going through this again, you know? And it's so frustrating, because I have constantly always made sure I've had a savings account, and seeing people online being like, oh, look at these idiots with a savings account, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm so glad I don't have a savings account. I'm like, I've worked hard for my savings account, man. Like, I started a retirement fund when I was 18. You know, like, I'm just a regular dude. Like, I wanted my biggest dream. I have two dreams. To buy a house and to be an author. Those are my two dreams. And, like, one of them's more attainable than the other. I've had 2 retirement funds and COVID drained them both. Jeez. And that's what, COVID drained mine too, which it sucked, but, like, I brought it back, so we're good. But retirement fund, what's that? Yeah, it's frustrating, because, like, my thinking for my savings account is, like, I want to be able to have a house. Like, that's my dream. I know some people's dream is to get married, to have babies. I want a house, you know? I want to be able to have a house and not be, like, because my family, when my parents got a divorce, we moved around a lot because, I don't know, we just did. And I never knew when we were going to move. So it was like, I'd come home and everything was packed up and my walls were painted purple before and now they're beige because, oh, we're trying to sell the place. And so just moving around a lot kind of fucked me up a bit. as a kid because it was like everything was fine, and when like parents were married and everything was great, we had a house, and then woke up and it was like 180. That's a whole other thing. But just moving around constantly and not knowing when kind of fucked with me. And then when I moved to LA, obviously I've moved around a lot, partially just because that's just what it is. But when I get into a place, I try to stay as long as I can safely, which is, I was super attached to the last apartment, but I like this apartment. Anyway, that's why my dream is to have a house, because I want it to be mine, and I want it to be my decision, and so, like, that's just something I've always wanted, which also, too, I do want to consider, like, because obviously I can move to Texas and probably get a house in Texas, but then I live in Texas, it's like, I don't want to go back, and then I'd be, like, I have no friends, whereas here, I do have some friends, and, like, oh, well, you can make friends, I can't even make friends here, I try, it's also on hot oh, dude, I know, it depends where, kind of, it is hot, but, like, some places are worse than others, join a book club, exactly, yeah, just make friends at the gym, Kate, just go to the gym and make some friends at the gym, yeah, let me go talk to this guy that's been staring at me in my crotch for 5 minutes and go try to be friends with him, I'm sure that's gonna go over really well, yeah, ask him what's up, he's gonna say his penis, so, cool, thank you for that. Just girly things. So I should probably finish cleaning the closet. I've also been standing like a flamingo for the last 10 minutes. Yep, okay. Hold on. Did you ever yeah, I have my, well, not water, I have my sweet tea. Okay. Anyway, on that subject though, if I were to build a house in California, I'll shave off half it. You're free to build your own for cheap, allowing for confirmation. I'm not a psycho, obviously. Yeah, of course. Obviously. Ooh! My balance. I was gonna say something, I forgot. I've been writing a lot more, though, which is good. It's kind of funny, because when I moved here, I was trying to, like, manifest, And so I was like, I want to be able to focus more on my writing. And, like, since I'm in my own element, I moved kind of far from everybody and everything to be in my own element, which it was either going to go bad or it was going to go good. We're in the middle at the moment. I haven't quite gotten out of the... Anyway, but I have been writing more, which is good. I just hope what I'm writing is not shit, Because I'm like, what if it's bad? What if it's bad? So in other news, I know I asked for advice a couple weeks ago. Turns out I'm not moving across the country after all. Did it fall through, or did you just decide it wasn't for you? But what if it's good? Yeah. Maybe. Oh, I think it's good. But it's also my art, I wanted to ask Amy to read it, but the problem is I've, like, here's the book, right? I started writing here, and then I wrote here, and then I wrote in here, and then I wrote in here, then I wrote in here, and then I wrote in here, 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 and then I wrote... So it's literally... The pages are like, these people know each other, and then these people don't know each other, and then these people are in love, and then these people, but it jumps. Have you shown it to Jewel? I don't think Jewel would want to read it. Jewel, are you in here? Read extracts that you're working on. I was thinking of, like, organizing it in order, so it's at least blippets. I think she's lurking. Jewel. She probably has me on her TV. Jewel!
Oh, yeah.
Simon, thank you for subscribing. Oh, my back. For 18 months. Okay, I gotta stand up. 75! Okay, Anakin? We're gonna put Anakin and the canvases away. God. Maybe hit 100? I don't think we'll hit 100. Sweaty. because a lot of people's subs are renewing.
Yeah.
Bagbool? Is your name Bagbool? Thank you for subscribing. Bagbool. That's gonna get stuck. I'm gonna be repeating to myself at like 10 p.m. at night, brushing my teeth, going Bagbool. Okay. Reminds me of I can't do it. My voice is fried. That's me going hip hip after K Street. But it's hip. It's a very easy thing to say. I don't know. Also, if anybody wants any paintings, you know, I got them on my Etsy. I gotta get rid of these. Long story short, fell through for bad reasons, but at least I gotta stay in Philly. Go Birds. Oh, I'm sorry. Art supply on this side, remember? Yeah. Yeah. Art. Woo. Oh. I just slammed my knee. Okay. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Okay, so the good news is we are almost done, and the chip on the piano has stayed the same. That's the good news. The bad news is we have a big pile of stuff that would go in a box if I had one. But we have fabric. We have more fabric. And I have more fabric and... Okay, hold on. I'm making space. Okay, I will say though, the closet being that empty makes me feel a lot better. Oh, I forgot the stuff against the wall. Okay. Well. Oh, Koya. Koya, Beanie Babies. I love BTS. How the fuck am I supposed to... Right. Hold on. I need a box. If I had a box, that would solve all my problems. What if I get a trash bag? What if I just go get a trash bag? What? Maybe Lake Tree. Sorry, I can commit. Is there any must-go places if I make it out there? Oh, like food or like sightseeing. Trash bags or nature's boxes. Exactly. The only thing, like, it just. If I didn't have so many cosplays, I could use the drawers in the. I forgot I have drawers over here. Either. El Matador is my favorite beach to go to. Santa Monica is, the pier is cool if you've never been. If you have been, don't go again. I do not like to step foot in Venice. It smells like weed and it scares me. But El Matador is nice. I don't know if it's open. It may be open. Never been out there. Oh, okay, then you're gonna want to go to the pier. Venice is overrated, personally. Hollywood, way overrated. But if you've never been, you could go just to see the stars on the sidewalk. Go to the BT21 store. That's like the nicest place. It's gonna smell like piss. Hollywood smell if you just go to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, it's gonna smell like pee. It's gonna smell like pee. You may see some poop. You may see someone squatting to take a poop. Getty Museum. I don't even know if I've been to the Getty Museum. Have I been to the Getty Museum? Where's the Getty Museum? Yeah, I don't think I've been there. And there's poo everywhere. Yeah, I don't go to Hollywood. The LA is huge. There's, hold on, let me, there's a view. Ooh. There's a view to go to see the Hollywood sign. I'm gonna, anybody that wants to come to LA, I'm gonna do a solid. To get the best view for the Hollywood sign. Are you gonna have a car? Oh, this is the, is this to look over? No, this is something else, never mind. Where's my Hollywood sign? Is this it? Ah, found it. It's called Vista Point. It used to be not as well known. Now it's kind of well known. Or if you want to do Lake Hollywood Park, it's right next to it. There is parking, but it's a neighborhood, so you just gotta be aware. You're somewhere in Santa Monica. So go, yeah, you can go to the pier. You can go to El Matador State Park. No. Yes, El Matador. Vista Point is a good view of the Hollywood sign, like literally perfect view of the Hollywood sign. I think I've done the Warner Brothers studio tour twice. That was fun. You see all the Batmobiles. Universal is fun, but it's a lot smaller than you'd imagine. But it is fun. I think places like the Grove is overrated. A little overrated, but you know, there's the Glendale Galleria is kind of cool. I like the Glendale Galleria. Six Flags would be Six Flags is so far. What are you talking about? From what I remember, Six Flags is so far. I have DMU ask again. Will you tell me you're not writing this stuff down now? Gotta write this down now. What else? If you want to suffer on a hike, most LA people like to hike on Runyon. But remember I said the suffer bit? I haven't gone in a long time, but every time I would go, it was suffering. If you ask anybody that lives in LA, if you want to suffer, hike Runyon. I hate hiking Runyon. That rough? No, it's just the way that they built it, right? So half of it is cement, like street, and it's like winding up. You're like, oh, this isn't that bad. It depends which way you go. Okay, I've done both. So one side, you go all the way up to Runyon. It's a nice hike or whatever. It's all, street. The other side is rock and dust, and they tried to make it better by adding wooden planks that you have to, it's up to here, and so you have to step up it, and the people take their little kids to Runyon. I see these little kids trying to, granted they're kids, so like, like rock climbing. People take their dogs, and like there's people Runyon, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I have seen people eat shit falling because it's dust and rock, and so shoes are slippery, right? How long's the hike? I don't know. I do not think I have done Runyon since 2015. A better hike is the Griffith Observatory. That's another one you want to go to. Griffith is really cool, but there's a hike there as well, which is nice. Nate told me the first time he ever came to LA, he hiked the Hollywood sign hike, and he said it was ass. I haven't done it, so I can't give you any pointers, but he hated it. Why go to LA when you can just half these places in GTA? Okay, because it's different seeing it with your eyes. Imagine walking in my stream room and seeing it with your eyes. It's kind of eerie. So that's what it's like, going to see a place that's real. You walk up, you're like, what the fuck? It gets, it's in 3D, 4D if it spits on you kind of thing, What else is in LA? Your stream room, I would get banned. You just see me and I'm like, just go for the sword. I have wondered if I should keep like a baseball bat next to my bed. Not if Stingray walks in. If if someone comes in and I don't know who it is. Baseball bat. Baseball bat. I don't want to clean the rest of it. There's so much. I just cleaned the house and now it's all messy again. Don't you have a taser? Yeah, but it's in my gym bag. Because I feel like walking back from the gym, it's like danger zone, Because I'm tired. I'm walking through a dark parking garage. For bedside reaction protection, a brick on the nightstand is best. You're assuming I either have really good grip strength or I have really good aim. Which I hate to break it to you, but I don't have either. Right to bear arms and a bat can be considered an arm. I'll just be like... They walk around the corner. I would have had 2 bats, and I just go... They'd be like, what the... I'm out. You're just like, it's pitch black dark, and you just hear... I'm gonna... Yep. Focus. I'm so focused right now. I'm so focused. Okay. I'm Biden focused. Where is that old man? What is he doing? What's he up to? As bad as the need for leverage to get a good hit, better just make your hands heavy and rigid, hence brick. Gotcha. To be fair though, I do watch a lot of TikToks on help, I guess. Like if you're stuck in this position, this is how to get out of it. I watch a lot of those. And then I also, the thing about me is like I'm not that strong, in the sense of like, oh, my bicep curls, I do like 12.5 barely. They're a little heavy, I can do, chest press 40 pounds max. I did 8 push-ups. But when I have adrenaline, I pulled a window out of a building So, you know, Biden signed with the LA talent agency. For what? A baseball is just something to add weight and can take a hit instead of your hand. So I hold the baseball when there's an attacker and I just do. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, better idea. A hammer. Because if I can't wind up, you know, I just have to have like the spikes and then I go under. Get the ball sack, you know? Maybe it's not a ball sack. Maybe it's a coochie, you know? Go up into the coochie. People don't remember how to throw a proper punch in a crisis that you can break their fingers. Oh, I have heard that. The signing marks a reunion with creative ideas which previously presented from 2017 to 2020. Oh, so it means nothing? So it means nothing. I'm gonna put this away now. Better question, where the hell am I gonna put it? Oh, I was gonna put it under the desk because I have the drawer. I have the drawer under the desk and it doesn't have anything in it. Because Thor. He did that and he's just chilling in Delaware. You know what? Dude's like, what, 87? Fair enough. How did we end up here? How did we end up here, you know? I voted. I also, too, my flex is I never once voted for that man. That shriveled old excuse of a pathetic man. I've never voted for him. Never. He's the reason I started voting. Was for against him. That's my... I'm gonna be 87, and I'm gonna, like, have adopted kids or something. I don't know. Maybe. If I ever have a house and I have enough money to feel like... I'm not gonna birth... But, you know, there's a lot of kids in foster care and, like, you know. So, you know, say, oh, grandmama, what was it like back in the day? I never voted for that shit. I never voted for... Grandma! I never voted for him. I never voted for him. You can look at my voter history. That's my flex. I've been a hater since day one. I'm still laughing. I saved that photo of me... reading the book and being like, oh, don't worry, just reading about the Antichrist or whatever I said. Learning a lot from the Antichrist. Anyway, I still think that was hilarious. Dude, I got so much hate for that back in the day. They're like, he's not the Antichrist, blah, blah, blah. He's gonna do good for this country, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. Watch. When he was elected in 2016, I cried. I think it's on YouTube. I cried, because the thing is like, I knew it was gonna be horrible. And here we are. We're in a world where Roe v. Wade was overturned. We're in a world where we have to protest for people of color and fairness. Like, hater of him and Elon since day one. I have seen Elon in person, by the way, once. I didn't know who he was. He was at my favorite ice cream place called Honey Me. He was sitting outside, and I went into Honey Me because I wanted ice cream. I got ice cream, and I walked out, and I was walking with, I don't remember who I was with. Maybe Stefan. I don't know. This happened a long time ago. I walked past him. He was sitting with a girl at a table, and these women were standing, and they're, like, whispering and, like, you know, looking at him, and I'm like, just walked over, and they're like, that's Elon Musk. And I looked back, and I'm like, who? It's like, he's one of the richest people in the world. And I'm like, damn, I just walked past a billionaire? That's crazy. And that was it. So. Here we are. Should have known. Should have gotten my ice cream and been like, bah! You know? Forget how crazy Ellie is for walking by people. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't happen a lot. Like, I need y'all to imagine how big Before or after calling that diver? Before. Because I knew who he was after he called him a PDF. Yeah, LA's massive. The only celebrities I've seen walking around, I've seen Tom Felton. I've seen Zayn from One Direction. I've seen Elon Musk. I've seen... I saw Jenna Marbles. I screamed in my car. I was driving past and I was like, ah! And then, anyway. Who else? I'm trying to think of like random, you know, like, oh, I'm going to Ralph's and hello? You know, I'm trying, because like there's been places where I've gone to and there's been celebrities there. So I'm trying to think of just like randomly out in the open. There's one more. I know there's one more and I'm not remembering. I saw Duck Dynasty at the airport. That was a long time ago, though. I called my dad. That was when my dad was alive. But I called my dad. I'm like, I'm at the airport. You're never gonna guess who I just saw. And he's like, who? I'm like, no. Guess. He's like, and I don't remember what he said. But I was like, no, Duck Dynasty. And he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, because my dad loved Duck Dynasty. I'm like, yeah, the whole family's here. They're all wearing camo. They look exactly like, you know, the TV. He's like, that's crazy. Did you go talk to them? I'm like, no, why would I do that? Like, James had Bob so many times, you reckon that? That's bizarre. God, there's gotta be one more. Who have I... See if Austin, once he comes to my area, go hunting every now and then. Nice. Can he hunt your tornadoes? That'd be nice. Had Tom Hardy in the same office. In real life, it's almost unfair. Nice. Oh, there was one time I was at my favorite bar, and the guy from Pitch Perfect, Adam something, he was at the bar. Adam, the singer from Maroon 5, Adam Sandler. No, Pitch Perfect. He was the being the comedian. Is that his last name? He has the same Maroon 5 name? It looks the same. Yeah, he's a comedian. He's in Pitch Perfect. He has like brown hair, kind of a scrunchy face, short. That one, maybe. I don't know. I think he was at the bar. Yep, that's all I got. There's still someone. I've met Chuck Norris. Does that count? But that was in Vegas, and the people I was with, their family friends with him, so he was there. And then we met up with, yeah. I have espresso stuck in my... I did meet Hayden, but I paid for that. I paid like $400 for that. So, you know. You know. It's on my wall. Still counts. Well, I mean, if we're doing that, I also met BTS. Who else did I meet? I met Jordan Sparks and Jason Derulo. I was in a music video with Jason Mraz and Hunter Hayes. Hunter Haynes. Yeah, I didn't meet you in. I will next time though. I give up. Anyway, the odds of seeing celebrities are very, very slim unless you go to like Beverly Hills, Malibu, Calabasas. Next time as well. Yeah, that'd be cool. Hopefully I remember how to speak English. I think it'd be better if I had a friend go with me Because then I wouldn't be alone. You know? Captain Mars, thank you for subscribing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have y'all seen the oh, I gotta change it. 81? Oh my god. What the hell is happening? Have y'all seen the... Do y'all play Fortnite? I don't play Fortnite. I don't play it. 81. They added Sabrina Carpenter as a skin. It is the funniest thing I have ever seen. Ever. I was getting it all over Twitter, and it's so funny. It's just a bunch of blonde girls in little outfits playing music. I think it looks bad. I think it's hilarious. And around that time of the month when some peculiar names have less. Well, you know. Oh, I have a question. This is gonna sound so weird. Hugh Jackman. I saw a quick thing on, I guess, TikTok or something, and it was weird, so I just scrolled. What is the movie where he has balls on his neck? What is that? What is that? What's that about? You what now? Yeah. There's a movie where he has testicles hanging from his neck. Movie 43. Thank you. Everyone else was acting like I'm insane. Is it a shitty parody movie? Oh, okay. Because I saw it and I was like, what the fuck is this? Just Googled it. Yeah, it's, you can imagine why I swiped. Either Thor's in the closet or something shifted. Something shifted. I don't know what, but something shifted. All right. Okay. I'm going to put the paint, because we don't need it, so I'm going to put the paint far. I'm working late, because I'm a singer. Oh. It's pill time. Okay, I'm gonna clean all this up, and it's gonna be done. It's gonna be fantastic and amazing. And okay, just focus. My poncho and my mouse pads. I'm working late. Sorry, it's stuck in my head. Where's the... he's probably sleeping on the bed. He probably got sick of all the commotion. Bam! Yeah, I'm gonna hate that. I'm just gonna hold on. I'm working list. Oh my god, stop. I'm even annoying myself. Damn. Alright. We're getting close. You shushed me? I can probably talk now, huh? I just locked in, you know? I locked in a little bit too hard. Alright. I did it. I did it. How deep is that closet? Very. Because the room, hold on. Rotate. It goes to like here. So all of that plus that wall is the closet. It's big. I'm. Hey, I'm gonna forget that's in there. Can y'all remind me? If I ever am like, where the fuck did I put my blue diva? It's in the sliding pink drawer by the desk. All right. Help. Oh. That didn't feel great. Okay. Turning the audio down. There we heard that too. Heard what? Did it blip? Static? I didn't get shocked that time. My fingers got crushed. Huh. Maybe it's time for a new mic. Ooh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Nice. You have a favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card? Technically. I talked about it once on stream. Is it a dragon? Maybe. Do I have it? I have them somewhere. They're in a pouch. I like Blue Eyes White Shining Dragon, that whole bit. And then there's a 6-winged angel looking girl. I like her. And then there was a chicken fairy girl that I saved from the ground. She was torn up on the ground, left to die at a paintball studio. And I saved her. And that TikTok audio where it's like, my baby, you're my baby. That song plays and I think of that card. A little ridiculous, but I remember scooping. I saw the back of it, right? It was obviously Yu-Gi-Oh! And it was ripped up, and I was like, oh, and I showed Garrett, and I was like, look. So I picked it up and I flipped it over, and Garrett's like, oh, it sucks, and I was like I like held her in my hands like this, and I'm like, 14. I don't have that song hasn't come out yet, but now I remember that memory, and now that I have the song plays over like my baby, mine. I'm like, so I took her home and I put tape on her, put her in my stash. Now I'm wondering where I put my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Oh. Do you still have it? Of course I do. I know exactly where it is, too, because I unloaded everything. Hold on. Where is the, it is in this one, isn't it? I'm about to make another mess. Oh my god, this is all my cosplay. Oh. PlayStation 1? Alright, it's a little old. Ta-da! And that's my first console. And then when I hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, they sent me this, and I have never used it because I don't know how the fuck to wear it. Look at this. Ready? Is it just like it slings over you like this? But then it's like bent out. And what's this? What's this strap? Wait, so it goes... oh my god. Do you see what I mean? Hold on. So it goes like this. So this goes over here. I got this in like 2012, and I have never been able to figure it out. Oh, I think we're onto something. Oh my god, I figured it out. Oh my god, I did it. 13 years. It took me 13 years. So this is the fit. Look at that gap, though. I guess I could... Oh, but now I just feel like a dork. Anyway. There's treasures inside this. Oh, it has little side pouches. That's cool. Man, I wish I wrote myself a secret note. Oh, that's a really big side pouch. Anyway. The batteries have not been changed since like 2004. Moment of truth. Damn. Anyway. Could you imagine if it turned on? Oh, there's no batteries in it. Past Kate was prepped. Smart. Take them out before they explode and ruin it. Maybe I already did. That is a possibility. If past Kate's, those lights were on. Oh, I know. Ooh, sorry. This is gonna sound horrible. Oh yeah, it kills. Ooh, I got time. All right, let's see. Did past Kate do me a solid? It's already open? Oh my god, they're still in there. There's still batteries. Alright, the good news is they're not corroded. When do y'all want to take a... You know how they all have expiry dates on them? When did these Guess when they expired. Guess. Like, imagine how long it takes for batteries to expire. Whenever you get a new battery, you see how, like, oh, how long is it going to take to expire? Well, there's a little bit of corrosion, but we're okay. These expired March 2012. That's crazy. Hold on, I have batteries. I can probably see, Well, these are rechargeable. You thinking what I'm thinking? Those batteries are probably as old as you. They're not that old. This is either about to break my heart or about to go crazy. What game do I have in here? Is it Nemo? Yeah, it's Finding Nemo. Ready? Where's the audio? Oh my god. This is crazy. The screen is so dark. Press start. That's crazy. Take me back for real. And then just... That's crazy. Okay, hold on. Let's see if the, see if this still works. The thing is, I did expect it to work because I took really... I've had this since I was...
Heels ain't happening.
No,
That's for sure.
listen, I have time. I've had this since I was like 8, maybe. And I took care of it back then. And I've taken care of it since. Thank you for the bits. Alright. Moment of truth. Oh my god. Yeah, I used to sit like this in my room. This is crazy, dude. I can't believe this works. I mean, I can, but, you know. Back when things were simpler. Games weren't $90. Being under the covers, not caring about anything else other than your Game Boy. Yeah, and then it gets really hot, so you poke your head out from under the covers, and you get the fresh, cold air. I'm gonna break a nail doing this. Come on. Give me the battery back. Ow. Wouldn't it be a bad idea if I used a flathead screwdriver to pop this bad boy out? Because my thumbnail is breaking. Damn. It's like, no, you can't make me go back. There we go. Got it. Okay. There we go. It's just deep in there. Do you see? I don't know what my hair is doing, man. Anyway. Nostalgia. Just a little nostalgia for everybody. But wait, there's more. You thought this was it? Do you have a lot of games for it? I had, yeah. I had Kirby Dream Land, which I loved. I had a Frogger, I think. But the Finding Nemo one was the last one that I played. Eh? Eh? Oh! Kirby Dreamland! Nintendogs time? Yeah, I lost all my games for it, but I did find a Nintendogs at I think a GameStop for like $2. And it's somewhere in one. I have a cup over there. At least it should be. I know for a fact this is not going to turn on. Just because it's not charged, but... It did charge, right? Yeah. Anyway, I begged and begged and begged for this. And my parents kept telling me, no, it's too expensive. It's too expensive. It's too expensive. And then they bought my brother a PSP. And he only had to ask once. But I got mine eventually. And then... my first camera. I took, technically it was my mom's. But this is when I started getting into photography. Wow. It's, really good quality. Anyway, but I love the colored. Well, I miss. Can we go back to this? Can we go back to this? Can we go back? Like, look at all the color. Life is so much more fun when it's colorful. You know? Anyway, this is what I mean though. Like, I have all of this stuff and it just takes up space, but like you know, it means something to me. Like, the bag obviously means something to me. My PlayStation 1 stuff, my handheld games. I got really boring with monitor. Yeah. There's more stuff in there. What was I looking for originally? Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh card. I actually don't know if it's in here or not. Is this my dad's stuff? Yeah. You want to see something that hurt real bad? It's his wallet. It's like little things like that you don't think about, you know? I was looking for this. This is, I don't want to dox. That's my dad. It's one of his sermons. And then I think... oh my... so he had this in his office, and when I was a kid, I wanted to play with it. And he's like, that's not a toy, it's not a toy. I'm like, what is it for? Like, it's literally a little sword. What's it for? He's like, it's for letters. And I'm like, just open the letter. He goes, no. So he had a little sword for... and there's his sunglasses. Anyway. I think I have his regular glasses in here too. So I also have, you know, Dead Dad Shrine stuff that I hold on to. Cause, you know. This is where, okay, time out. Alright, nobody move. I have a plan. Because this... oh my god, look! It's my first iPhone that fell in the pee toilet. I cleaned it. Don't worry, I cleaned it. This is the... oh my god, I used to film vlogs. I used to film vlogs like this. Oh my god, this feels so much better. Look at the size. Oh my god. Is it heavier? They're kind of equal. They're kind of equal. I don't know why I just tried to turn this on. This is great. It's so small. This is nice though. It being this small is kind of nice. It's definitely 11. This? Oh, I think I found my Galaxy Vest. Oh yeah, I have my my old like flip phone somewhere. Anyway, this is all my scrapbooking stuff. And I have to make a decision of, am I actually gonna do arts and crafts stuff, or do I need to chuck all this? Because like, look at all the, think of all the arts and crafts I could do with this. That's just one of them. Here's another one. You're telling me you look at this paper and you don't feel joy? Well, hold on, there's, like, we could make so many cool things with this. So many things. It makes so many book. Yeah, like I don't know, and like I have all kinds of stickers, and because my mom used to scrapbook. I have all kinds of, you know, stuff. A random pipe cleaner. But like, look at all the stickers. So many stickers. And a piece of Christmas paper. I can plan well. I know. Oh, these are some of my. Oh my god. These are from my scrapbook. Hey, Kate, are you sure that you were born in 92? What do you think? What do you think? If this doesn't scream 90s, 2000s child, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make art. Not now. But, you know, eventually. Whoa. This has never been opened. Was this 79 cents? Look, little race cars. Anyway. Metal chain. Oh look, more paper and I don't know what this goes to. More scrapbooking paper. More scrapbooking paper. Ooh, the tie-dye's cool. That one's mine. Oh, Christmas. The only thing I don't think we need is this stuff. Like the classic, actual scrapbook protective stuff. Don't think we need that. $10. You spent $10 on this? Anyway. And a picture that never made it into the scrapbook, I guess. She even clipped the sides, look. Well, I guess it means we have to keep it. I'll put that on my fridge. Anyway, here's the dilemma, right? No, I'm gonna put all the arts and crafts in there. Because I have more stickers. And I have my string. Where's my needle's gone? Oh, found it. Arts and crafts. Are these tattoos? Yes. Ow. I have my crayons. Oh my god, I never used these. Wow, those smell like crayons. Okay, I'm gonna make... Because the problem was I was using this as both arts and crafts and as holding cosplay stuff. Hot glue gun? Plans for the future? I'm gonna make it. I think... Sometimes I think I bite off too much, you know? Because, oh my god. Because I want to do arts and crafts, and then I also want to do more Elden Ring, and then I want to do Red Dead Redemption, and then I want to do Minecraft, and then I want to do Stardew Valley. And then I just have so many things I want to do that I overwhelm myself, you know? That's Jimin from BTS. And then, it's Suga from BTS. Is this sticker paper? Or did I just print this on shiny paper? I think it's just shiny paper. Oh, nope, it's a sticker. Anyway, arts and crafts. Arts and crafts. Chibi Benimaru. I gotta put that on something. I don't know what I'm gonna put it on. Hey, y'all use Spotify? I know we tried this before, but I have a better camera now, so I think maybe it'll work. Oh my god, I have so many of these YouNows. Yeah, okay. Am I on your computer? Or TV? Can't be on mobile for this to work. Is it working? Did it work? No? What? Don't tell me it expired. Let me do it. Hold on. Hold on. It worked. Fuck you guys. Is it directly from the... Yeah, you have to open Spotify, then you have to go to the camera, and then you have to scan it. Okay, this is a tattoo. This is a sticker. Tattoo. Okay, I fucked up. Oh my god. It's fine. It's fine. We obviously got through it. It's fine. Oh my god, why do I have so many you now, Kate? Ow. Well, yeah, well. It's fine. I should have been more, should have given you more instructions. Okay, we have more stickers. That's another tattoo. What if one of these streams... What if we do a subathon eventually? And every 10 gifted subs, I have to put a fake tattoo on my body. Oh look, it's tiny little pictures of BTS. Oh my god, there's more. And then we have... Oh. Y'all wanna see my passport photo? When the guy told me that I wasn't allowed to smile. Why? I have an extra. Don't leak it. Am I not supposed to? I just have a little extra one. Photo's fine? Yeah, I'm not gonna pull out my whole passport. Hey guys, look at my passport number. What if I just cover the top part of my... And he said, oh, you're not allowed to smile. That's just my mouth. It's just how my mouth is. I mean, granted, I wasn't smiling. I full on was smiling. Watercolor! Is that what's in here? Yes. Alright, arts and crafts going in. But, oh, my friend got me these from a long time ago. And I haven't opened them. I think they're, yes, like cards. This one says, 3 scratch-off cards, 2 stickers. This product is for fun. No prizes awarded. 25 cents. This one, you're not far off. It has candy in it. Bubblegum. 10 cards, 1 sticker, 1 stick of bubblegum. And this one, 10 cards, 1 sticker, 1 stick of bubblegum. And I just hold on to it. More stickers. There is a pad in here. I found you through TikTok. Welcome! I'm doing... Oh, I dropped a... I'm doing some cleaning right now. We took out everything from that closet, put it out here. My keyboard broke and I fixed it. And I'm putting all my arts and crafts in here. And my BTS stickers. Another, thank you, thank you. These are more watercolors. What's in here? Oh my god, of course. I have gems. This is literally like if I kept everything that I had when I was 12, my arts and crafts. This is what it would look like. 12-year-old me inside is going, yes, this is all mine. 32-year-old me is looking at it going, oh, what is this junk? You have so much. What's the point? My brain's like, I don't know, man. What if we need it? That's one box. We have 3 more. Don't worry, the next box is entirely full of whittling. So, I do believe we are not going to, go through... Yeah, I need to take the pill. Need to take the pills. And, Oh! don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Don't worry about it. Put this away. Everything's fine. Everything's just a whittle box of whittling wood. Exactly. Okay. Oh, these are stickers. Okay. That goes there. I need to put these in a safe spot. Oh, I had stickers in here. I'm gonna open my own museum one day. Listen, I'm a collector. I have some of my old photography that I was gonna put in some of the arts and crafts stuff. It's not very good, but would you like to see? Just like pictures I took of flowers, and there's a spider right there. It was on the pink camera, in case you're wondering. These were my flowers I got when I am for my sweet 16. So you know, can put some art stuff. I don't know why I took a picture of a stink bug and on a window out of focus. I don't know. Man. Arts and crafts. Got some memories there. Yeah, these are the bad photos. These are the ones I'm going to be using in arts and crafts. Right. What's in here? Magnets. This. Oh, okay. What's in here? Oh, okay, this is the Star Wars crochet stuff. Oh. This is never ending, I know. Oh, I was wondering where this stuff went. These are my little fairy house stuff. Alright, these are for arts and crafts. For sure. If they would stay in the bag. And then I have like random ass. Okay, I know why I kept these, to be fair. Alright, no, I'm gonna put them in here. Arts and crafts. Why do I just have a set of cards? In my gloves with a Velcro thing. Okay. I'm so confused. Why do I have so much stuff? Why do I do this to myself? Cheese and rice. This is to hold your phone. I went with something, but I don't know. Don't know exactly what. Okay. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. It's going great. It's going really great. Great. Anyway. Yeah. Did the vet ever get back to me? No. This is fine. Okay, well. You know, it is what it is. You know, I'm gonna go take my pills, my old lady pills that actually aren't old lady. They just prevent migraines. But, hello. Yeah, I wasn't aiming for a chunk today, necessarily, but I did know I was going to go over a mini chunk. I just wasn't. Oh, thank you. It matches my pants. So, I'm going to go put the tubs in the living room. I'm going to organize them in what is Christmas and fall decoration and what is cosplay. Because the cosplay has to stay here. And I have to figure out where it's going to go. Got to film today? No. I filmed 3 videos last week and edited them all. So I'm good for this week. But I did want to edit TikToks because I'm almost at a TikTok. So I do have to edit that. And then I have to clean my kitchen and then, you know, blah, 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 blah. So. But anyway. Hopefully... It's fine. I will come back tomorrow. I will see y'all tomorrow. Turn the audio down so it doesn't blow my eardrums. Are we at 81? $82? 82! We are so close. To 100? We'll get there. We'll get there. But thank you for coming to the stream. Thanks for watching me clear out my closet. That's definitely not hoarding, and it's just very, very casual collection of stuff. And it's a collection. The 22nd, 23rd is also a dope day for the points anyway. Yeah. It's great. It's going great. I have to sneeze again. Anyway, ooh. 15-year-old hoodies is definitely casual. Are you talking about yourself? Did I pull out a 15-year-old hoodie? Do I have a 15-year-old hoodie? Listen, I may have exaggerated. I swear one was like 12. I may have some... Okay, I may have some ancient clothing, but it's not that big of it. Okay, anyway. I'm just... Y'all are just... Did it not... There. That was weird. Anyway, we're gonna go. We're gonna raid Knee. Thank you for coming to the stream. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for chatting. Thanks for watching me clean my closet. Definitely, if she asks what we did, definitely don't say that I'm a hoarder. Because I'm a collector. Anyways, thank you for coming to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the subs and the bits and the follows. And for chatting and also putting up with me. Say you're a hoarder. I'm a collector. I have to clean out my closet by Eminem is in my head. That's a song? That's not a song. Well. So I'm sorry, Mom. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry, but tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. Well, the more you know. Anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Maybe we'll play some more Elden Ring and I'll get dressed up or something. I don't know. Bye! Okay, bye!